It's an orange
What's
juice.
up, everyone? This is OJ. Joining me today is Woody. How are you doing today?
Doing great. Thanks very much for inviting me onto your channel again.
Yeah, so we have a very special challenge. I love these legendary challenge just because you get a legendary card if you can reach 12 wins. It's going to be a draft challenge, so you pick 4 cards, they get 4 cards. There's only going to be one person that's going to get the Night Witch. The rewards are going to be at 2 wins, you get a golden chest. At 4 wins, you get 8,000 gold. At 6 wins, you get a magical chest. At 9 wins, you get 25,000 gold. And then obviously at 12 wins, you get one Night Witch, which unlocks earlier than it releases. Isn't that great?
That is awesome. They're going to be able to show up in your chest if you unlock her early, too, right?
Oh yeah, let's get into this match. I want to see how it works right now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So do you have any tips for this challenge?
I don't want to draft too heavily around the Night Witch. I know that the Night Witch is going to be somewhere in the game, but I don't know if I'm going to have it or my opponent's going to have it. I'm just going to treat it like a normal standard draft.
I'm going to pick this card because it's going to mess up the first card I gave you. Alright.
I'm not the best at draft either, Yarn. I got to tell you, man. I've been working at it, but I barely managed to get 12 wins in some of these challenges.
It's honestly, it's like a completely different game because I get it every second match or every second try. But I have some clanmates who will have to try like 20 times before they can even get it. Have you been playing with the Night Witch at all lately?
Not a whole lot. You know, I've been theory crafting, talking about her a little bit with some of my buddies, trying to figure out a good place for her.
Theory crafting.
Yeah.
Okay, there. I find that she's gonna be one of the best cards in the game. Do you remember the Mega Minion?
Yeah. Really
When the Mega Minion first came
underestimated.
out?
Oh my god, she hits so
Yeah,
hard.
I think she hits really hard, and she spawns 4 bats. Boom!
Oh!
You dead! You dead! I'm gonna have to place that Inferno Dragon just because P.E.K.K.A.s are scary. It's gonna cancel my entire push. Oh! Oh!
Damn it! Didn't even get a single hit.
So, I don't know why I'm telling you this now, but it's at the beginning of the video, so I might as well tell everyone that's watching. The best counters for the Night Witch are gonna be the Lightning. It's 4/4/6, but if you can at least get a tower, then it's gonna be an okay trade. Executioner destroys the bats that she spawns. So it's really money for that. So, always pick the Night Witch, always pick Lightning, and always pick Executioner. Whether or not you have her, you don't know if, you know. You gave me the Graveyard? What's wrong with you?
Do you think Rocket is a good pick along the same lines as picking Lightning?
Did you pick Rocket over Graveyard? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe.
Okay, there. Yeah, Rocket is gonna be pretty decent. I prefer Lightning just because there's more area.
Oh, I don't know how I'm going to deal with these bats.
You have really big pushes going on. But your units are way too big to be able to handle all my
I
stuff.
don't have any small AoE damage except for the Fire Spirits.
Easy.
I got a Miner on tower though, so that's some damage, right?
That's something, I guess. Red Alpha, if you're watching. Actually, never mind. So what's new with you, Woody?
You know, I have been having a great time in Clash Royale. I've just started to do this thing full time, so that's been really exciting.
You doing it full time now?
That's right, dude. All day, every day.
Oh, snap.
Clash Royale.
No,
Been
good
doing
for
the
you, because
stream.
you had like a... You were doing a government job, so Clash Royale must be really, really addictive for you to be doing the change.
Dude, I just can't quit. I was playing it about 10 hours a week, doing the channel over on Twitch, and looking forward to doing more Twitch and also YouTube.
Are you streaming full time? Let's hop into a second match while we continue this conversation.
Cool. I am trying to stream full time. It's not going to start for a little while though. I'm out here in California working really hard on another project, and I think I'm going to start getting full time streams going in probably the next month or so.
All right, I wonder what's going to be happening in California. But anyways, let's. So you're going to be streaming full time in 6 weeks, you said?
Yeah, in about 6 weeks it'll start.
Gotta pick this baby. All right.
And what's new
Yeah,
with you?
so if you're streaming full time,
Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming
What's new
full
with me?
time, mostly over on Twitch, but I think I'm gonna start trying to get VODs uploaded to YouTube, as well as also making other separate content for YouTube.
okay, yeah. When you're streaming full time, everyone should check out your channel or your Twitch. It's pretty sweet.
Thank you.
I've seen some pretty hilarious moments on Twitch. So I'll leave a link in the description for your Twitch channel down below.
Greatly appreciated.
Yeah. I wasn't paying attention. Did he just give you the Night Witch?
I gave you the Night Witch. I mean, it was either Night Witch or Mortar,
What?
and I'm not gonna give up the Mortar.
Ha!
Oh, ye of little
Are you gonna deal with
faith.
those bats? That ice golem ain't gonna do anything.
Just gotta keep that Night Witch away for another second or two. Oh, okay. These
Yeah,
bats aren't too
so
much of a
basically
trouble.
the Night Witch is like, it's kind of like a mini P.E.K.K.A. You never want it to reach your tower. What you gonna do about that?
Oh,
Ooh,
the most expensive counter I have is the only one that can take those guys down.
that's cool. But like I was saying in the first battle, always pick the Night Witch.
Oh,
Always pick her.
I should have been
She's
listening.
gonna be really good. Because she attacks, or because she walks so slowly, she's really comparable to Mega Minion. If you remember the Goizen meta, giant poison meta, Mega Minion just had like a 90% use rate. It was like crazy. Alright, so I'm just gonna put my Night Witch in the back. She's gonna tank your mortar. The bats are gonna fly to the Ice Wizard. Doesn't die in one hit because they have skeleton health. Your wizard's not gonna do.
Uh-oh. Where'd the Night Witch go?
I don't know. Your wizards.
Get that miner off. Ah!
I planned that the archer is a little bit high. Could have avoided all the damage, but that's alright. Locked onto your archers, I'll take that.
Oh, man.
Look at that
Splitting
one
it up
bat
on me
just
here.
destroy your mortar. Oh. Oh, jeez. You really gotta switch up your, barrel. Oh, no! Oh, no! Why didn't you give me the graveyard this time?
I wanted it! I got the mortar, so I'm willing to part with the graveyard. There's no surprise lightning in that deck, is there? Okay, good.
You got me off. You got me there. I wasn't expecting a graveyard. I got a little cocky. So, I shouldn't have put my Elite Barbarians on the right side, just because I was that comfortable with it. But yeah, good game. Let's hop into the third match. Let's see how this goes. Do you have any other tips for the audience for the draft challenge? Yeah.
You gotta play really versatile cards. I think starting off, a lot of people will just pick cards that they like to play in their decks because they work really well in a very specific, deck setup. But I think that very generalist cards like the Baby Dragon are great choices. Other cards like the Log are also really excellent picks. And while Lightning is going to get great value against the Night Witch, and Rocket can also take her out, it's a good big heavy spell to play in there. You don't want to have too many spells because a lot of times troops are going to be getting a lot more value in this setup, I think, than just through spell cycle.
Yeah. I really agree with you on that. I think it really depends on your playstyle, but sometimes your favorite card isn't the best card if it's not in your favorite deck, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For example, the Princess, she's okay in the draft challenge, whereas I'd rather pick the Dart Goblin.
That's pretty fair. And like Inferno Dragon, I think you got to play her a little bit earlier. She's not great at all in Constructed, but pretty decent in draft challenges if you get a nice surprise hit in there.
Yeah, the Inferno Dragon is really interesting because a lot of people don't know how to deal with Inferno Dragon, or not that they don't know how to deal with it, but they don't have the proper deck to deal with it, so it really catches them off guard.
Right. I got a real lucky hit against that Musketeer.
It wasn't luck. It was my... But yeah, if you, as you can see, the Night Witch deals a bat or the baby dragon really well.
That Night Witch does like almost as much
your
damage as a like a mini P.E.K.K.A. Not quite there yet, but it's pretty strong. It's more than a Knight, more DPS than a Knight, right?
No, it's pretty much like Mega Minion.
Okay.
They both attack at 1.5 seconds, and they both have 250, 280 damage per hit. So they have the same DPS essentially.
You asked earlier about decks and cards that you should play in this setup. I just realized, having countered that Hog Rider, if you can find a building, try to play the building. Because if your opponent has a balloon or a Hog Rider, a giant, anything that's going straight for the tower, and you really need to hold off, that's going to be your saving graces right there.
That's a really expensive counter for the Night Witch. She only costs 4 elixir, just to remind you about that. Oh, and the bat got 1 hit. Oh, beautiful.
Ouch. Alright, what you going to do with your elixir advantage over there, Yarn?
I'm going to build it up.
Okay. When they go low, we go high. Baby dragon.
No biggie, no biggie. You should have pulled my Hog Rider into the other lane.
Oh, you think so? I figured I could just keep him distracted on this little hut over here.
Or a little lane, or at least one tile down. Just because I planted him in the center like that. She's so tanky. I'm gonna put the Ice Golem in the front. Look at those bats. Just go at it on your baby dragon.
Oh.
Oh, sweet Oompa Loombas.
What? Oh no, that zap was off target. You get to keep a few of those skellies.
Oh, I'm gonna keep them all.
Did you just make my knight lap around the entire arena?
Yeah, not intentionally though. I would have rather he just took damage on the right side. 750 health. She's kind of tanky. I shouldn't have given you that baby dragon, but it was a pick between the musketeers, so I was like, eh, you know.
Yeah. Baby dragon flying high. Burp him down, baby.
Yeah, my logic was that my musketeer could at least take care of the baby dragon, but we'll see. We'll see. You have log and zap. Good thing I gave you zap.
Do you think Zap's going to be better than the log in the metagame after the Night Witch comes out, just because of all the bats that are going to be out there?
If the Night Witch is meta, then for sure the Zap's gonna be a little bit more convenient. This is a really lame stalemate right now. I wish you didn't have the Goblin Hut.
Can't get past the Hog Rider. Too many obstacles for him.
You can't get past my units either. This is really uneventful.
I think slowly but surely I'm chipping away.
Oh, my Ice Golem hit your tower.
What? Unacceptable. Oh, the Spear Gobs are on tower! Hold on! Those Spear Gobs are mad, they're rage.
You're slowly winning this. Sometimes you just have to accept a weird matchup, because I have nothing to get through right now, and I'm just slowly letting your Spear Goblins stack up. And then with a log, you can just zap that, and it's a good game.
Well played.
Yeah.
Found so many awkward counters, though, against the Night Witch. I really... It was hard to get something to stick on the field that could kill her for less than 4 elixir and then go on the counterattack. I feel like you can pretty efficiently counter her at 4, but getting something to stick down there is hard when she has both heavy air attacks and ground DPS. That is comparable, yeah, like you said, to a Mega Minion.
No, it's kind of weird because I couldn't really show her full potential in the draft challenge, but it's really annoying. She's kind of like a Mega Minion, where it's the same attack speed, same damage, and she has a really slow move speed, so that allows you to kind of build up the elixir. It's just so ridiculous. For 4 elixir, do you lightning it and then you have to deal with the bats later? If she's behind a giant and you kill her, how are you going to deal with those bats? Do you fireball the bats? Do you fireball her? But, well, you probably want to fireball her because bats 4 for 1, come on.
Yeah.
She has a lot of counters, like you said, but she also counters everything. 1-on-1, she'll actually counter a baby dragon. I know. She doesn't even attack air. Isn't that weird?
That's crazy.
But
Yeah, she soaks the
I'll be
damage and
making
the
a
bats
video
get the hits in, I guess.
So I'll be making a video about the Night Witch for after the draft challenge. After she's unlocked, then I can make a video. Because right now we're just talking about the draft challenge. That's about it. Thanks for joining me today, Woody.
Thanks very much for having me. It's always a pleasure to join you on your channel here. Great content. Look forward to seeing more.
Stay tuned for more quality OJ. Alright, just kidding. We wanted to do one more match. Let's hop into another one. I'm really excited for this, so I want to get some practice in. Oh, I gotta pick that card. I don't care what I'm gonna deal with. Ooh.
Oh man.
I just want to explain people why I'm picking these cards, but I don't want to give away why I'm picking them away. Oh jeez. I'm gonna give you that just because your average elixir is gonna be like stupid high.
No, don't tell me that. I picked a really expensive card too. I also gave you a pretty stupid combo, but I'm hoping I can hold off anyways.
You gave me tornado and log. That's my forte.
Not just tornado and log. There's another present there for you.
Oh, really? Lavaloon. What is wrong with you? Oh my goodness. Rip. How your barbarian's gonna hit? Oh. 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 Okay.
Take him out, ladies. Take him out. Oh no!
The balloon's still at like full.
The Night Witch breaks through my ranks.
Look at the Night Witch just take out the 3 Musketeers. I was like, oh, that was nothing. Please.
We got a little too cocky there. You gave me an X-bow?
Yeah, dude. Because I had the Night Witch, so I was like, I got ground. I'm good.
All right, X-bowler. Hit him.
Get him, girl. Get him. You had a question about the miner. What was that about?
Yeah, I was wondering if Miner might actually be a pretty good pairing with the Night Witch, because when the Night Witch dies, explodes, and creates all these bats, it seems like the bats could actually deal quite a bit of damage, but they need a tank out in front. Could Miner be that tank?
Yeah, the miner's gonna have a lot of potential in there. By the way, the reason why I use Minion Horde with the bats was because I knew that I didn't see any arrows or zaps, so I was comfortable with the bats and Minion Horde stacking. Back to your first question. The miner is going to be a pretty cool synergy. It's going to work exactly like the Lava Hound, just because they both have death spawn units. It's a really cool mechanic.
Yeah, I mean, along with Lava Hound and Golem, it's the only other death spawn unit in the game, right?
I'm going to plant the Night Witch a little bit behind the tower, just so she has time to let the bowler walk forward and accumulate more bats. Spawning every 5 seconds, that's so broken. I don't even care that you're taking the tower, because... Oh, yeah, I do. You have poison. Why didn't you use poison the first time? Because maybe you didn't have enough elixir? Okay.
Yeah, wasn't in rotation.
Oh, dear. And she survives 1 hit from a Meme P.E.K.K.A. and a Big P.E.K.K.A. Isn't that nutty?
Too many bats!
She's too many bats. That's exactly it.
Haven't
Too
gotten a
many
single
Valkyries.
chance to play 3 Muskies again. You didn't even have like a solid hard counter to 3 Muskies. It's just such
No,
a
I didn't. It was
heavy
just
card.
a Night Witch. She just walked up slowly to the Musketeers, smacked one of them. The bat finished it off, smacked the other one. And then the last Musketeer survived, and she exploded 4 pups, distracting 4 shots on the Musketeer. So my balloon had full health, took out your tower. That was basically... I wouldn't say, like, any of us played well. It's just our rotations were kind of off whack in the beginning.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for today. Stay tuned for more quality OJ.